Welcome to today's What Moved the Market show. I'm your host Prem. It's Monday, October 20, 2025, and here is everything you need to know as the markets close for today. Indian equity markets continued their winning streak for the fourth consecutive session, with both benchmark indices posting healthy gains ahead of the festive Diwali season. The Nifty 50 closed at 25,843, gaining 0.52%, while the Sensex settled at 84,363, up 0.49%. Bank Nifty stole the spotlight by hitting a fresh all-time high, crossing 58,000 levels during the session and closing strong at 58,040. The overall market sentiment remained upbeat, driven by robust quarterly earnings from heavyweights, including Reliance Industries, HDFC Bank and ICICI Bank. The Indian rupee closed at approximately 88 rupees per US dollar, showing relative stability. While the rupee hasn't hit any dramatic new levels today, it's holding steady in a range that's been supporting import-dependent sectors. In Samvat 2081, both benchmarks delivered over 6% returns, setting a positive tone as we prepare to enter Samvat 2082 tomorrow. On the gainers front, Reliance Industries surged nearly 4% after reporting strong Q2 results, with consolidated net profit jumping almost 10% year-on-year to 18,165 crore rupees. The company's retail and Jio segments delivered exceptional performance, with retail revenue hitting 90,000 crore and Jio adding 8.3 million new subscribers. Bajaj Finserv climbed 3% to hit a new all-time high of 2,147 rupees, while Axis Bank gained over 2%. State Bank of India also touched a record high of 913 rupees, with its market capitalization crossing 8 lakh crore rupees, overtaking HDFC Bank momentarily. Cipla rallied 4% to hit a 52-week high, and HDFC Bank joined the party by touching its own all-time high during intraday trade. On the losing side, ICICI Bank fell over 2% despite reporting better-than-expected quarterly profits, as concerns about soft loan and deposit growth weighed on sentiment. Mahindra & Mahindra declined nearly 1%, dragging the auto index lower, while JSW Steel was among the metal stocks that faced selling pressure. Mid and small cap stocks showed resilience, with Bharat Rasayan surging 12% after announcing that its board will consider a bonus issue and stock split on October 24. PVR Inox jumped 7% following strong Q2 numbers. Nifty 50 tested resistance around the 25,920 level during the session, but couldn't sustain those highs. The index found solid support at 25,750, which held throughout the day. For tomorrow's Muhurat trading session, analysts suggest that 25,650 will act as crucial support, while resistance is expected around the 26,000 mark. Bank Nifty's all-time high came at 58,258, and the index has strong support now placed at 57,000 to 56,700 levels. On the upside, 58,300 to 58,500 remain the next resistance zones to watch. Sectoral performance was broadly positive, with 7 out of 11 sectors closing in the green. Nifty PSU Bank emerged as the star performer, soaring 2.87% and hitting a 52-week high, marking its largest intraday gain since late May. Banking stocks rallied across the board after impressive quarterly results from private sector banks over the weekend. Nifty IT gained over 1%, while oil and gas climbed 1.42% on the back of Reliance's strong showing. On the flip side, Nifty Auto was the sole loser among major indices, declining 0.16% as auto majors faced profit booking. The broader market participation was healthy, with Nifty Midcap 100 advancing 0.75% and Nifty Smallcap 100 rising 0.46%. Commodity markets witnessed mixed trends today. Crude oil prices on MCX settled around 5,039 rupees per barrel for the October expiry, down marginally by 0.28%, as global oil prices remained under pressure due to concerns about oversupply and US-China trade tensions dampening demand outlook. In precious metals, MCX gold with December expiry traded around 1,27,000 rupees per 10 grams, while silver saw significant volatility, dropping sharply by over 7%. MCX silver with December expiry plunged to around 1,54,000 rupees per kilogram, falling from its recent high of 1,70,000 rupees on October 17. This dramatic move came amid reports that India's largest precious metal refinery ran out of silver stock for the first time in history, creating chaos in global silver markets ahead of Diwali. Geopolitically, tensions in the Middle East showed signs of easing, which helped support risk sentiment globally. The fragile Gaza ceasefire remains in focus, with US envoys stepping up diplomatic efforts. On the US-China front, escalating trade tensions continue, with China tightening restrictions on rare earth exports, though there are emerging signs that the US is keen to strike trade deals with India as an alternative partner. This potential shift is boosting foreign investor confidence in Indian equity. Foreign institutional investors turned net buyers today, pumping in around 790 crore rupees after months of relentless selling. The improved FIIs sentiment reflects reduced valuation differentials and improving earnings outlook for Indian companies. From a technical perspective, Nifty 50 sustained breakout above 25,660 for the second consecutive session has turned this zone into a strong support base. The momentum indicators remain bullish, and as long as the index stays above 25,750, we can expect the uptrend to continue toward the next resistance zone of 26,000 to 26,300. For tomorrow's special Muhurat trading session from 1:45 p.m. to 2:45 p.m., expect lower volumes but heightened symbolic significance as we begin Samvat 2082. The formation of a doji candle on today's chart suggests some indecision at higher levels, so mild consolidation cannot be ruled out. However, the overall bias remains positive. Bank Nifty continues to show exceptional strength, and with support firmly established at 57,000, bulls could push the index toward 58,500 and eventually 59,000 in the coming sessions. Key catalysts for this week include continued quarterly results from corporate India, global cues on US-China trade relations, and crude oil price movements. Today's main takeaway is simple: buy quality large caps and banking stocks on dips, especially around the support zones we discussed. With PSU banks outperforming and private banks hitting new highs post strong earnings, the banking pack offers solid opportunities. Keep Nifty's support at 25,650 on your radar for the Muhurat session tomorrow. As we step into Samvat 2082 with tomorrow's auspicious trading session, stay focused on stocks with strong fundamentals and improving earnings visibility. Don't chase silver after today's sharp correction. Wait for stabilization. Stay tuned for tomorrow morning's wrap and send in your questions. Wishing you all a very happy Diwali and a prosperous Samvat 2082 ahead.